Hey everybody, it's EK from EK Gorman Designs, and I am coming in today with a very special hop, the Crafty Bunny Hop giveaway event that has lots of different YouTubers sharing some Easter-themed crafts that we're all giving away in a fun blog hop. Today I thought it'd be really fun if I took some eggs from um, Elizabeth Craft Designs and turned them into a collection of tags. And I thought it'd be really fun if I pulled out my new Distress Oxide sprays and really kind of played around with them to see what I could do. So I sprayed both the base of the eggs and the tag that I created with 4 different colors of Distress Oxide. And then on the tags, I also splattered additional ink of the same color onto the tag. And you know what? It created some really cool effects. It created its own oxide effect with its same color. I apologize for you having to watch me clean my mat, but I was afraid that if I laid stuff down, I'd contaminate. And so yeah, I'm cleaning with my Lawn Fawn chamois. If you don't own one, they're totally worth the investment. I waited a really long time to get one, and that was a regret. In the Elegant Elegant Easter Small Eggs die set from Elizabeth Craft Design, there is a fun bow that actually can assemble to make a nice bow effect. And I took some Distress Oxide and colored each of them in some what I thought would be nice opposing colors. So whereas red and green are opposites on the color wheel, purple and yellow, blue and orange, I kind of tried to do that and used 4 different oxides to do that. I made a little bit of a mistake with the candied apple. It was much brighter than I wish I had done. I wish I'd used maybe worn lipstick instead, but I'm not one for going back and fixing mistakes. I just kind of own them and keep going forward. While you're watching me assemble these eggs, there are some fun fine print details that I'll actually include in the little blurb below. But the winners from the Crafty Blog Hop, somebody from each of the videos is going to be picked to receive the craft that is being made. So if you want this collection of tags, go ahead and comment below. The winners will be picked on our blog hosts channel on March 30th, and you'll have 1 week to respond. This is unfortunately open just to the United States because of shipping costs, or at least my specific channel is open just to the United States. But go ahead and comment regardless, and make sure you hop along because there's all kinds of really fun crafts happening. Now, in the crafting of these eggs, I don't actually think the ribbon's supposed to go down vertically across the egg, but it fits perfectly, so I went ahead and just owned it. And you can see where I used the mustard seed over the wilted violet. I used the wild honey with the mermaid lagoon. I used the festive berries with the cracked pistachio. And the twisted citron went on top of the picked raspberry. You can see I was kind of thinking, okay, let's do colors that are on opposite of the color wheel, just so because they really look good with each other. And I touched up a little bit of highlightings with the bow with my Copic marker, just so it had some dimensional depth feel to it. To finish the tags, I pulled out the Tags More Deco set from Elizabeth Craft Designs and die cut out some fun designs into them and decided to lay the individual tags, the sprayed tags, over some craft because craft is really, to me, feels very spring and Eastery. There's just so much, I don't know, craft to me just seems to work, so I went ahead and just kind of owned it. Instead of laying it over another piece of white or trying to pick a piece of coordinating color, I thought the craft might be a fun collection. Now, my tags were all a wee bit wonky, but so I trimmed them up and fixed it so they actually lined up perfectly together. The tag collection has some fun corners and hole reinforcers that you can die cut out. So I did a couple of the different corners and a couple of the different hole reinforcers for each of the individual tags. So there's a slight variation in each of the tags, but in the end, I think they came out really fun. I made the decision of which tag received which egg, and pulled out the Spring Sentiment stamp set from Elizabeth Craft Design because in that stamp set there's 2 separate Easter sentiments, and I figured I'd put I'd stamp it twice, one on 2 of each. There'd be 2 tags of each sentiment. Wow, was that sentence really hard to say? Don't ask, I don't understand. And I just stamped it in some simple VersaFine ink just because it has such nice coverage, especially with a script like this. I find that that ink really works well with a cursive needs full coverage type sentiment. And I'm very impressed with how well the VersaFine is laying over the Distress Oxide spray. You never really know with sprays how another ink is going to work over it, and this one I think works really well. I added the eggs to each of the tags using just a little bit of three-dimensional tape because I thought it'd be kind of cute if the eggs just popped up. I really wanted to keep the tags simple because they're Easter tags, and let's not go crazy with them. But they're kind of the perfect tag for somebody who needs to bring a gift to somebody, like if you're going somewhere for Easter brunch or lunch or dinner. Now you have the ability to send or to put a nice tag on top of, a housewarming gift or a thank you gift for wherever you are going. And here we are, each of the finished tags. I love how the tags ended up looking like speckled eggs that are often seen around Easter time. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. You'll see a lot more crafts that I create. I hope you enjoy hopping along the way on this Easter-themed bunny hop. Until then, happy crafting.